Austin. Austin never likes to miss any time. He's telling us he's not sure what the rhythm will be like, but do you expect him to kind of pick up where he left off, considering he's been able to skate through the suspension?
Yeah, I would expect that. I mean, there is something to be said for sure about losing your rhythm a little bit. You know, the competitiveness of the games and the timing and stuff that's associated with it. You know, that's a thing, and you can't replicate that when you're skating. You know, he skated more by himself for the most part than he has with the team through this. You know, in terms of volume on the ice. Um, so there's that piece, but I think there's also something to be said about the rest. You know, that comes with it, and uh, you know, sort of filling the tank that way, I guess, and also had some time to, you know, work at his game, work at his shot, and all those kind of things that you don't have the time to do when the schedule is like it is. So I think, you know, there's some benefits to it. Certainly over the long haul, I think some time off, the fact that our team's able to get some wins while he was away, I think it's a good thing.
Slam dunk to just put him back in that spot. I know John had a good run in that line, but for you, how to weigh it, I guess.
I really didn't weigh it. You know, I just think that that line had been going so well, and that's, you know, I don't think it would be fair to Austin, frankly. You know, the way that he was playing to come out, to come back, and then have to, you know, have things change on him and stuff like that. So the fact that we got to look at John in that spot is good and healthy for us. You know, and maybe something we can go to down the line. But in this case, you know, with Austin coming back, I think it just makes sense to go back to what was working for him.
Sean, what are you looking for in the group to take forward defensively from the past couple of games?
You know, just, well, the results. First of all, you see that you know, when you commit to that the results are there for you, and that you can be comfortable in that. Also, just showing, you know, we talked this morning just about, that's 2 third periods in a row now where we've had leads and outchanced the opposition. So there's something to be said there with just how we kept playing and kept pushing, but also just on how defending and kind of locking down the neutral zone and breaking out efficiently leads to offense and chances to go the other way. And then there's opportunities to grow our lead and guys to get their offense that way. So we got to get comfortable in those spots. But yeah, the way our team is dug in here, I think it's really served as a great example for us of what we're capable of, and that's what we've been asking for. It's not just the structure piece and the commitment to it, but it's just more physicality, you know, finishing plays quicker so that we can get the puck back quicker. That's been the biggest thing. So, you know, that's a difficult thing to do day in and day out, but that's what it takes.
Is there a reason you can pinpoint why Pierre and that line seems to work, or why that line seems to work best when Pierre is on it?
I mean, the only thing I could say really is just Pierre's skill set that he has. Such a big guy that can skate the way he does and possess the puck the way he does. You've got 3 really good puck transporters. You know, when they get the puck, you know, whether it's they themselves can just skate it from our end to the other end, or they can skate out of trouble and find a pass to keep the play going. So those skill sets play out very well together. And then I think Pierre himself, you know, it's been a battle for him to really take a hold of a top 9 spot, which with that comes more regular ice time, more regular rotation. And when you're not in that top 9, it's a challenge that you have to accept as a young player to, you know, take advantage of the minutes and the opportunity that you do get. But it is a challenge, and it's different. And when you get up in that top 9, you can get in the flow of things a lot more. I know Pierre has been really pushing for that, and I think we're at that spot now where he's taken that opportunity a while back when he got it, and he just hasn't let it go. That line hasn't missed a beat, and Pierre has been an important part of it. So that's kind of where we're at, and that's led us now to sort of shuffling things around a little bit here, where he was sort of the guy that was always going down to the 4th line, and now it's forcing us to make some decisions, you know, whether it's Kerfoot or Kasha or others that go down there. I think that's really healthy for our team, not only because we have a line that's really rolling, but now because of that, we've been able to spread out our lines a little bit better. And I think whether it's Kerfoot or Kasha, if they're down on that 4th line, you know, that gives us you know, a lot better depth and stability throughout the lineup.
Kemp and Cash options for Maury doing his maintenance today?
Oh yeah, they're both fine. We just felt that they both could benefit from the day. It's not even injury related. It's more just rest.
Who would then come out of that group of 12 then to manage them?
We'll see. We're gonna talk about it as a group. And I haven't communicated because there was no really need to today. I haven't talked to the players yet about who would come out. So we're gonna talk about that and look at it. But you could probably get a sense of it just from the shell of the lineup that we had out there.
In goal tomorrow night?
Shalgren.
Yeah.
Seen him smile yet?
Sorry?
Seen him smile yet?
I'm sure there's some smiles going on there, but I talked to him after the game very briefly last night, and he was pretty stoic. He's keeping his emotions in check, and I'm sure, at least I hope, that he's enjoying this. He certainly should be, and he and his family should be enjoying it. But at the same time, there's a professionalism and a business-like attitude that's just keeping him working. And I thought he, really worked in practice today and was strong and solid again. And that's just, another step in the process for him of just continuing to earn the confidence of himself and the group. To come back out and practice today and battle and keep the puck out of net again. It's really good.
How much did, even the way he tends goal, Sheldon, bleed into the group confidence-wise? Because he plays like he's been there. I know he had a good run with Sweden last year.
Yeah, he plays confidently. He plays the top of his crease and he's square to pucks. There's times, some rebounds and stuff are staying alive, but he's finding ways to get to the next puck. He's seen puck well through traffic. Those are all signs of a confident goalie that's just trusting his instincts and his abilities and what he's trained all these years for. He's played goal for a long time. And he just seems like he's come out with that confidence to just continue to do the things that have gotten him here, and things that helped him come in and win a championship, for his team last year. So, it's been great. The players have rallied around it and have helped them out. And that's what we've been talking about. The players have a duty to do a job in front of the goalie, no matter who's in the net. And they've done that here for Shalgren.
Sense that Williams starting to get his swagger back maybe a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. He's skating a lot better both ways. I think that's fair to say. He's starting to come a little bit more. You notice him a lot more, and he's on the puck a lot more. Both having it and working to get it back. Those are the signs that I'm looking for from him.
Well, I don't know if I got it right with Willie, but I see him actually in his own crease boxing people out. Has he made an upgrade in that end of things? Actually, he's taking care of the big forwards and things.
Yeah, it's a good observation. There has been some really good examples of him doing that. He's not a center, so he doesn't spend a lot of time down there, but there are some rotations that happen throughout a game that as a winger you will end up down there. And when it's been his turn to have to defend the net front, I think he has done a good job. So I think it's all part of it. That's what I'm talking about in terms of engagement. When you're engaged in the game, it's in all three zones, no matter what the game calls for, that you're in it. You're not just waiting for the game to come to you. You're not just waiting for a puck. You're engaged in all facets of the game, and that's what we need from every one of our players. And we've seen more signs of that from Will here recently.